The tone of this is the appropriate way to do this. In complete silence, back again with darkness. Now, I've made many topics over suicide. Over against certain individuals like Onision, some edgetards, a certain individual who I've actually had a clash one time before a few years ago, and it was over these certain topics. And now, back 2016, I'm now back again with this certain topic. But it isn't about the same people that I've been clashing with. These are more of the general kind of things that I need to get off my mind. Because what I'm about to just read off is going to infuriate me. But before I do, a similar incident like this on a live stream. This also happened a few years back with a good friend of mine named Take Shot Action, who happened to cut his wrist on a live stream after some shit that went down. I guess Keemstar had a hand in it. I don't know. That shit was horrifying. It was terrifying, and it was almost tragic, and it almost left me heartbroken like a lot of other people. And there were others that were kind of enabling that sort of behavior, that they were kind of glad that that person was about to do it. And that's what set me off. Now we fast forward to 2016, and again, we're seeing the true side of what fucking human nature is. So, an incident occurred when this teenager, whoever she or he was attempting to do a live stream of them committing suicide in 2016, not too long ago, about maybe 2 or 3 days ago. Now, on a little side note, to me, live streaming a suicide, to me, that's stupid. However, when someone is really in desperation and about to take their own life, that's not a part where you just fuck around with people, that you just burst their fucking life or shatter their fucking life into smithereens. It's not something you fucking do. You don't encourage that sort of thing. You don't push them to the brink of ending their own lives just for your own entertainment. And how that comes to be for what I'm talking about, you'll see where this is going. Someone who I'm friends with, it's not directly at this person, but this is how it all started. This is how I came to find out about it. Apparently someone live streamed their suicide while I was at work. And then this certain individual, in capital letters, says, "And I missed it. Why do the gods forsake Mr. Like this?" And then I was puzzled. You know, I actually typed a question mark regarding, like, what was that even supposed to mean? Like, really, what was that supposed to entail? And so, he responds to me, "I missed a live suicide." And I asked the person, "Were you going to try to help them at least, if you did?" And he tells me, "I was going to watch in fascinated silence." I am truly fucking disgusted with people like this. To think that it's okay to get a fascination and entertainment out of someone else's misery and pain and suffering. Or even to the very brink, at the very end of someone taking their own lives just for someone else to be entertained to be watching something. Now, I may not agree with the whole fucking live streaming and suicide thing, because that, to me, feels like it's going over an end. But for someone else to get a fucking entertainment or a fucking fix off of that sort of shit tells me what kind of fucking beings that these people are. They're nothing more than low-life pieces of shits that have no fucking moral compass. They have no morality. All they have to do is get a fix or a fucking piece of action that they find off of this live stream and get entertainment off it. They want to be fascinated by someone else's death because shit's not going well for them. When someone is at the brink of suicide, Someone who is in desperate need of help, you get them help. You don't fucking sit there and enable that fucking shit. You don't sit there and push them to that fucking brink of the edge. You do not sit there and enable that fucking activity to them. You don't ever, ever do that. The fucked up part about this was, yeah, admitting that you're a piece of shit. And then people are telling him, hey, you did nothing wrong. You're not doing anything wrong, even though the fact that you're encouraging, you're basically glorifying suicide. You're basically telling people, yeah, it's okay to actually get an entertainment or get your fucking fix out of watching someone take their own fucking lives. Yeah, because that pretty much shows the fucking human side of people, right? That's the true color of fucking humans. That's bullshit. It's fucking disgusting. I had an uncle. No one gave him any help. And he was a good man. Pretty much my dad's brother. He was pretty much his best friend, which is why I considered him an uncle, because he was like a brother to my dad. Hence why I call him an uncle. He didn't get any help that he was wanting to get, that he needed to get. He blew his brains out. I didn't know about this because I was here. I was just minding my own, playing some games, hanging out with someone, and then I get the news from my mom. She tells me to come into the room. You know, my dad and my mom are right there. And she tells me, you know, Uncle blew his brains out. And I just stormed out of my fucking house. I was fucking infuriated. I was fucking sad. Because and now 2016, you have people like this that enable this shit. What if that was Take Shot Action again? What if that was someone who I fucking love dearly to me? That I fucking, like, I'm deeply in love with? What if that happened to my friends? What happens if that was my family? And people try to encourage and enable that. And I'm pretty sure if it was anyone that I ever fucking knew, and I fucking knew these other people that enabled this sort of thing, I would have tore into their fucking asses. This is not something you enable. This is not something that you encourage. This is not something that you fucking drive or get a fucking fixation of entertainment out of. That's fucking sick. If you are associated with me and you find entertainment out of this, you find entertainment out of someone else's suicide, do me the biggest fucking favor of all. Never associate with me again. Stay out of my fucking life. Get the fuck out of my life. I don't want you. If this is the way that you fucking go. If this is the path that you choose to follow, then I want nothing to do with it. You get the fuck out of my life and you never fucking come back. I will not lose a bit of sleep over it. You're not my fucking friend if you do that. You are not my friend if you enable this shit. And I don't care if it was some edgy person that was on the brink of suicide. You don't come to that conclusion that, oh, well, they're too far gone, you know? You get them, you try to do everything in your power. You do everything. You persist in helping. If you are someone who does this, who enables and finds entertainment, just don't. Unsubscribe from me. Get out of my life. Don't ever come back. Because I won't tolerate that. Not by a fucking inch. If someone that you know is on the brink of suicide, you do everything in your power to make sure that they get the help that they need. You tell them that you're there for them. You tell them that you're their friend, that you love them so much. And none of that pretending bullshit either. You tell them that you are there for them. Don't fucking push them. You tell them that you're there for them. That's the person that they fucking need. They don't need people pushing them to the brinks of the end. I don't want this to happen to anyone that I know. So I'm severely fucking disappointed in these fucking people that think it's okay to enable that sort of stuff, and then to say that the person did nothing wrong when this person was just going on basking in his own fucking little, his own words that, that he finds entertainment and pleasure out of it, and they tell him he did nothing wrong, even though he's looking desperately to find this live stream so he can find entertainment and fascination out of it, and silence, and fascinated silence, and I quote. So I'm going to end it off. This is how it is. I should be in tears. Honestly, I should be. But right now the only thing I feel is a built aggression of anger. So I should be in tears right now. So, until then, I will catch you later.